If you are trying to avoid pregnancy, I'll be showing you how to calculate your safe period so that you can have unprotected intercourse without having the fear of pregnancy. On the other hand, if you are trying to get pregnant, I'll be showing you how to calculate your fertile window in order for you to get pregnant. Stay tuned, I'll be right back. If it's your first time here, this is Motherhood Journey with Abiola. If you like this video and you want more content like this, ranging from pregnancy to postpartum lifestyle and motherhood in general, drop a comment on this video and ensure you subscribe to this channel. Let's build a team of mothers and even fathers that make a difference. Before we get right into the calculation, there are some terminologies I would like you to know, as this will guide us into calculating your safe period and fertile windows aright. Firstly, you have to know your ovulation. Ovulation is the time when your ovary releases an egg in order for fertilization to occur. Also, your safe period is the time when you can have unprotected intercourse with very low chance of getting pregnant. Your cycle length is the number of days in between your cycle, counting from the first day you saw your period till the day before your next period. It's important to know that a normal cycle length is between 21 to 35 days, and this varies from woman to woman. Your cycle length can be 25 days, it can be 27, 29, 28 days, and so much more. But if your cycle length is consecutively lesser than 21 days or greater than 35 days, then you need to see your healthcare provider, as a number of things can be a reason for this. Furthermore, your fertile window is the number of days in your cycle when you are most likely to get pregnant. Now let's get right into the calculation. Remember, I said your cycle length is the number of days in between your period, counting from the first day you saw your period to the day before your next period. So let's take this first example. Assuming your first period started on the 1st of March and you saw your next period on the 28th of March. Now, how do you calculate your cycle length? It's very simple. You take the 1st of March as your day 1, day 2, day 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. Remember, I said your next period started on the 28th of March. So this means your cycle length is 27 days. Now, how do you know your ovulation? In order for you to calculate your ovulation, you have to subtract 14 days from your cycle length. So which means 14 days taken away from 27, which is your cycle length, gives us 13. Now, what this means is that on the 13th of March, which is the 13th day of your cycle, somewhere around here, you would ovulate. But ovulation is not precise. So you put plus or minus 2. Now, plus or minus 2 of 13 means you can either ovulate on the 11th day of your cycle, the 12th day, the 13th, the 14th, and the 15th day of your cycle. Now, we won't stop at that. It's important to also note that a sperm can live in a woman's body for up to 5 days. So in order for you to accurately know your fertile window, you take this backward by 5 days. Taking this as day 1, this is another day 2, 3, 4, and 5. So from 7th to 15th day of March, you have high chance of getting pregnant. If you have unprotected intercourse within any of these dates, there's high chance of getting pregnant. Now, for you that is trying to avoid pregnancy, any other day in this calendar is your safe period. It's the time you can have unprotected intercourse without any fear of getting pregnant. Now let's take a look into another exam. Assuming you saw your period on the 4th of May and your next period started on the 2nd of June, which is somewhere around here, how do you calculate your cycle length? You start counting from the 4th of May, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, which means your cycle length is 28 days. Now, how do you know your ovulation? Remember, you subtract 14 from your cycle length. 28 minus 14 gives us 14. So on the 14th day of your cycle, you ovulate. And where is the 14th day of your cycle? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. The 17th of May is the 14th day of your cycle. Now, remember I said ovulation is not precise. So you can't say because this is the 14th day of your cycle, you must ovulate on this day. So you give room for plus or minus 2, which means on the 16th day, you can ovulate. You can ovulate on the 15th. You can ovulate on the 18th and on the 19th. Now, don't get confused. If you are not getting this right, all you have to do is to pause, then play again till you get it. Now, remember a sperm can live in a woman's body for up to 5 days. So you take these fertile days backward by 5 days, taking this as the first day. So day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, and day 5. So if you have unprotected intercourse from the 11th of May till 19th of May, there is high chance of getting pregnant. Every other day in your cycle is considered your safe period. Let's take a look into another example. Assuming you saw your period on the 1st of September and another one started on the 27th of September, how do you know your cycle length? You start counting again from the day you saw your period to the day before your next period. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. So your cycle length is 26. Now, to know your ovulation, you subtract 14 from 26, which gives us 12. So that means you ovulate on the 12th day of your cycle. But remember, ovulation is not precise. So you give room for plus or minus 2, which means on day 10, day 11, day 12, 13, and 14th of your cycle, you would ovulate. But again, a sperm can live in a woman's body for up to 5 days. So you take this backward by 5 days. So which is day 1, day 2, 3, 4, and 5. So this means if you have unprotected intercourse within this frame of 6th to 14th, there is high chance of getting pregnant. Now there's something I want to show us here. There was a question somebody asked me some time ago, if you can get pregnant with unprotected sex during your menstruation. Now, some people's cycle length is really short. Imagine this person had a menstruation from the 1st to the 5th or even 6th of September, and she went ahead to have intercourse on this 6th day. She's still menstruating, but it happens to fall on her fertile days. So that is why, for you to know whether you will get pregnant on your period or not, you need the understanding of what your cycle length is, what your fertile period is, and what your safe period is. So all you have to do for you to get this thing is to get your calendar, pause, rewind, pause, and rewind again. If you have any question, ensure you drop it in the comment section and I will answer it. That is all I have for you in today's video. See you at another time. Bye.